So on the phone, William asked me, he says, Mike, would you like to do a short video about where you have seen the face of God in this current health crisis? And I thought, no, because this was last week on what was probably my worst day, and the only face of God that had gotten through to me until then was that hyper Old Testament one, you know, the one they call Yahweh. The one who most sensible folk just tried to run from and hide in their sin and shame. But out of my mouth came a hesitant yes, because I knew it would make me face up to some truths I had been avoiding. Just where, if anywhere, had I seen the face of God who loved us enough to throw a rainbow into the sky just to remind us of his love, who loved us enough to give us his Son as a way to save us from our worst selves. Mark tells the story in chapter 4, climaxing in verse 39. Jesus had been preaching to a crowd by a lake, and at the end of the day suggested they leave behind the crowd and go across to the other side of the lake, probably just to get some rest, because Mark records that Jesus soon fell asleep in the back of the boat. And a storm blew up. The storm so strong that the disciples in the boat were afraid they were going to die. They awakened Jesus begging for help. And in one of the more dramatic scenes in all of the New Testament, Jesus stands up and speaks these few words: "Peace, be still." And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. The boat is saved, and the disciples are left again to ponder just who is this man we are following. God, in the form of Jesus, calms the storm. I don't know about you, but I kind of feel like I've been in a storm for the last couple of weeks, with the wind and the waves and the sickness going higher as our economy and our confidence falls lower. And here's where I have seen the face of God. I see it each day in the face of our governor, with his calm, consoling, yet factual daily updates. I see it in the face of Dr. Anthony Fauci, who calmly and clearly illustrates our current situation each day, correcting errors as needed, and reinforces the actions we all need to take. I see the face of God when I see the medical professionals who are taking the risks so that we can all stay home. I see it in the faces of the teachers who must use technology and innovation and make it up on the fly in new and untested ways each day to keep educating our children. And I see it in the faces of the people at my church: William, Amanda, Sharon, Dale, Angela, and unnamed others, busily working in front of the camera and behind the scenes to be church to us in new ways each and every day. These are the faces of God that I have seen. Thank God for each of them. We are a family of faith, sharing God in a spirit of hope. May it be so.